Hey, I'm Guy from Seaking Boats North Queensland, and today we have the privilege of launching our 790 extended hardtop with closed cabin. First time this baby's been in the water. We just picked it up from Mercury yesterday and fitted a 300 horsepower Pro XS. So come with me and we'll show you the boat. So here we are at the business end of the boat with a beautiful 300 horsepower Pro XS Mercury. So for those of you who don't know, the Pro XS versions are about 10 to 15% more power with a better fuel efficiency than the standard motors. We're going to do a first prop test today. We have done a 790 before, so we're a little bit of hindsight on what prop we're going to use. But we're going to go with this 14.7 or 16 pitch prop. So I think that'll give us the stats that we need, but we'll just double make sure because this boat will be a little bit heavier than our last one with the extended rooftop and everything. As you can see, we've also decked our new boats out with the enclosed rear deck, just like on the 720 that we did the review for just recently. Just a little bit bigger of an area there to cover. But on this one, a little bit different. We have a twin walk-through transom. We'll jump up in the boat and we'll show you all about it in a second. So also fitted to this vessel, we added the underwater squid lights at the rear, and we have the Lenco trim tabs. A boat this big, you're getting to the point where trim tabs aren't necessarily an option anymore. You need them. As you can see, we've got the twin walk-through transom on this boat, just like the 720. So the secondary bait tank under here, the main bait tank here, with the drink holders, beer holders, rod holders, etc. We've fitted to this boat a double row rocket launcher, so twice the amount of rod holders, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, with the 4 at the back there, so we have plenty of rod holders on this one. New to this boat also, as a new feature, we've added 12 volt power to both sides of the rear. We've also done it inside the front cabin as well. So the rear, obviously for people who are using power reels nowadays, perfect option, or to run an angle from if you want to from here. And from inside, well, for the fans and stuff like that. Also in this one here, we've added the optional side access door. Great option for boarding guests from the dock, if you're a diver or spearfishing or just getting the kids swimming around the boat. So now you have the boarding ladder at both sides of the boat, and also the side access ladder. We've also added as an option on this boat 2 kill tanks on either side of the main fuselage, so not a bad size. Good use of the space anyway, it was just an unused space otherwise. A 300 litre tank under me in the middle here, secondary kill tank over on the other side. The chair's a little bit shorter obviously because we made the twin walk-through transom, so enough for 2 adults. But we've also purchased 2 sea bean bags, which are great additions to throw in the corners to sit 2 people, a nice and comfy option for sitting at the back. Now also on this boat we've experimented and we've done a double row shelf. So the bottom row is a little bit shorter, so it acts as a bit of a tow hold when you're fishing. Not that this is as slippery as a normal fiberglass or aluminium boat because of the sea deck, it's really non-slip, but it also gives you that option as well when you're leaning over to lock your toes in. It also gives you double the amount of storage. Okay, carpeted roof. This was an option our customer wanted fitted, so it's another option that you can have on this boat. Just like the 720, this is a fully welded vessel. Was not shipped in a container. We paid a lot extra to have it shipped as special cargo, which means it's a lot stronger. No joins, no plates, no bolts, and a very strong roof, which means it can be rated to 350 kilos on the roof. So we have a side access on the side, and just like the 720, we have a carpeted roof, which I'll show you soon. Okay, the 790 also has all your necessary drink holders and rod holders on the side there. So again, just like the 720, in fact from here back it's almost identical to the 720. The 790 just gives you a bit of extra space in the cabin for those mod cons. So on this version you have an optional lockable cabin. Because we locked the cabin, we also decided to put some rooftop hatches in, just so when you have that closed you've got that extra ventilation coming through. But if you come through, we'll show you some features inside. We've gone with a 16-inch Lowrance Sounder GPS system, so we don't have the Mercury vessel view, it's all integrated into this system. So we've taken up the whole dash, dashboard. Sorry it's a little bit messy at the moment, we haven't wiped anything down, this is the very first test. Another optional extra on all of our boats is the suspension seat that we have here. This makes it a lot more comfortable in those rougher conditions, so it'd be interesting to try that and test it out and get it on our open water test to show you how it works. We also have a freshwater tank of about 50 litres I think, and a little kitchenette here behind the driver's seat with stove and fresh water. On the passenger side we have a reversible front seat and a dinette table which can also fold out to be a bench seat. There's also some storage there underneath. As you can see up the front, another generous sized cabin, and after the second bunk infill there is a marine toilet also installed on this boat as well. Again, fully carpeted cabin. We put the grab rails through so for that extra safety whilst underway you can always maintain 3 points of contact. I think it'll be a good addition having the closed cabin, obviously making it a little bit quieter. A very, very dry boat obviously in the weather, but this is what you get as the main point of difference between the 720 and the 790.